I'm back. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Cuckoo, soo-soo. Cuckoo. Ain't that's the little bird? I don't even know. They probably do that in gangs and in hoods, if I'm not mistaken. What kind of call is that? They be like, cuckoo, soo-soo, or soo. I don't know. Let me start calling out them calls, child. I don't even know. I just saw him do it one time. Hey, brother Al. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Thank you. How are you? Every once in a while, I have to dress up and come on here and just be funny. So thank you for coming in. Tiff, you came back. Thank you. Thank you. Are you connected to Wi-Fi? Yes, I am. Do I need to disconnect from the Wi-Fi, Tiff? Do I need to disconnect? Is that why it keeps taking people on and off? My eyebrow is so sweaty. Okay. Thank you for coming back. Y'all know how YouTube be kicking the girl off. So do I need to disconnect? Because if I do, then maybe that could be the reason why. Cuckoo. Soo-soo. Hey AJ. Hey, did you go, Al, did you go live yet again? I feel like I might have missed it and I might need to get caught up. Doing well, friend. How are you? Do you understand the metaphoric phrase is light as a rock? It's explaining how heavy the young lady is. Once I said it again, I said it before. Move out the way when I'm coming in the door. Me, heavy, as light as a rock. Guys watch, and even some of the girls watch. Hey, Prince Daniel. How are you? Sorry, I'll talk to text. No, don't disconnect. Okay, yeah, I'm connected. But I do know sometimes it will kind of mess up when I am connected. Like even if I'm like going on watching other people's stuff, it'll be like glitching really bad. But I don't know. I have all of the bars up too, so I don't know. I did, but it's all good. I feel like I should be snapping my fingers. Y'all know that old school MC like, hello. Well, you're coming in. I don't know if you caught the other live before it kicked me out, but the question of the day was, what was your first phone and how old were you? I brought out my phone. This is like an old school phone, and it's called Quori. Are you familiar with this brand, Tiff? But yeah, again, this phone is a real phone and it does work. I just gotta charge it up, but it's a real old school phone. What was your first cell phone and how old were you? If you remember. Stand up and do a 360. No, Yam Clapper. You stand up and do a 360 for me. I want to see a little something too. Let me see. How about you get on live and let me see something? She lying. Dang, I guess I'm lying. More fire. I thought we were better than that. Nokia brick. You had Nokia? Okay. Happy Lent. What does that mean? Let me see them yams. Let me see your yams. Let me see your yams. Go on live so I can see something. What are you talking about? How do you say your name? Rolled? Yes, I have heard of that brand before. Okay. This wasn't a popular brand, was it? Was this one of the huge, like, popular brands that made these particular old school phones, Tiff? Like, who made these particular phones? These big old school phones. Who was the popular maker? Like right now you got iPhone and Android, but like who's the popular maker of those particular phones? First phone out in the public was Primeco. Okay. School me. I did ask that in that last question. No, Motorola first. Was it Motorola? Okay, we're gonna have somebody fact check MoFire and somebody fact check Lens Dortz. Elevated. Greetings. Assalamu alaikum, brother. No, it was not. Okay, can somebody fact check? Was it Primeco? Was it Motorola? Who's the first phone? What y'all talking about? What was your first cell phone and how old was you? How old were you? This is one of these old school phones. It works. I had to bring mine out. And let me know, what was your first cell phone? Let me put the question back in the chat since it took me out. Oh, how do you pronounce that? Kyocera, a Chinese brand that is no longer allowed to make phones in the United States, and also a company called Huawei. Okay. That was the first American phone. That was the first American phone that was launched in the US of A, and people were actually utilizing it. I'm surprised that you still have I'm surprised that you still have that. Still have what? Oh, this? I was okay. So on my first live, I just came on here clowning with my little kente hat. And it just made me think about all of the stuff I used to purchase off of Amazon, right? And so I said I went to like an 80s party or something like that back in the day. And I remember I ordered this phone from off of Amazon along with this hat, and this was dirt cheap. But I may mention, if you try to get a phone like this now, because they know a lot of people like vintage things, they would be price gouging you. And this would cost like 80 bucks. But when I purchased it like 10 years ago offline, right? Because nobody was really like, I don't think, at least nobody was like searching up old school phones like that. I like to dress up all the time. This was like about maybe $40 or something like that. Oh, everybody's showing up. Do I need to go live more often? It's because of the kente cloth. Is this what it is? Y'all like the hat? Y'all feeling the hat? Kenny, welcome back. Ladies of Iton, hey boo, what's up? Showing some love at work. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming through at the Jizob. Thank you so much. I don't even remember mine, not gonna lie. You don't remember yours? I'm gonna go out and say that my first cell phone, I feel like I'm almost certain it was Nokia. Almost certain. Let me put the question back in the chat for those who are just now coming in. The question of the day is, what was your first cell phone and how old were you? I want to say I had to maybe be 11. Maybe 11. Yeah, 11, 12. I know I had to be in the double digits though when I got my first cell phone. I'm going to just put that in the chat again, just in case y'all didn't get a chance to answer it in the other one. Let me see what was your first cell phone. Who's calling my phone? Is it Stacy, Becky, Keisha? Okay, let me move this out of my way. There we go. Let me see. You back? Thank you for coming back. Thank you for everybody who came back. Dana Tech 8000X. That was your first one, Tiff? Ooh, Dynatech or Dynatech. Oh, child, what did that look like? How small or big was that? Was it like the size of this? Did you have one of these? Or was it like the modern looking cell phone? And how old were you when you got your first cell phone? For my 80s babies out there, when did y'all switch from beeper to cell phone? Or if you even had a beeper. When did y'all switch from beeper to cell phone? And congratulations, you've made it through a lot of transitions of technology, because that's crazy how it has evolved like so much. Let me see. You like my hat? Thank you. I might start wearing this out a lot more. Like, I haven't worn this hat in so long. Gender, let me see. Kenneth Hicks, what's up? Greetings. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I started working in wireless in 1999, and I had every phone. I know that's right. So, okay, answer me this now, Tiff. Are you team iPhone or are you team Android? If you team iPhone, put this emoji in the chat, right? If you team iPhone, put this emoji in the chat. If you team Android, put thumbs down. Put a thumbs down in the chat if you team Android, because y'all get a thumbs down. Put a thumbs down if you team Android. I gotta stop fronting, because obviously Android has carried us a very long way, but so has Apple. Apple has carried us a long way too. I want to say my first computer was an Apple computer. Remember when the Apple had those pretty colors, those with the big old butt on the back? I call it a butt. The little big old back part of it It was like clear. Remember, a lot of people had those Apple products. I want to say my, hold on, no, let me lie. Never mind. Because I'm thinking I also had like a no, it was Apple. I want to say Apple was my first computer. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to say it had to be. But for a cell phone, Android for until maybe I stepped over on the Apple side. I took a bite of the apple. No, Eve. Let me stop. But I finally took a step on the Apple side. Maybe 2015. Yeah, maybe 2015. So it hasn't been probably 10 years. So yeah, it's been 10 years. My pink baby fat phone. Oh, you had the pink baby fat phone was worth $1,500. Are you serious? Okay, Tiff. Baby, you was that girl. Hello, you had every phone, the latest one. A baby. If you had anything baby fat, you was lit. You was lit. Did you have the baby fat tracksuit too? Because if you had a baby fat tracksuit, you was that girl. Eating down in a baby fat tracksuit. Matter of fact, I think I went, I was looking at some clothes online. I was like, you know what? I think I might get me a cute little juicy tracksuit. Remember all the girls who had the little juicy couture tracksuits? I might get me one. It's still cold enough to wear it. It's definitely still cold enough to wear the tracksuits. I was 41 when I got my first cell phone. And you don't remember what it was? Was it a flip phone or was it one of those Blackberries that you slide up? Maybe not. Knowing you, you probably had a flip because most of the people who had Blackberries that had to slide up, it was meant for texting. Like that's, you know, you was a texter then. Shut up, Anthony. Damn, why you telling Anthony to shut up? Did I miss something? You need to look up the character on Boondocks. His name was Oba Baba. Abu Babu. Mama say Mama Sa Jenkins. I promise you gonna laugh. It's the first thing I remember when I saw your. I'm gonna look at it. I don't know if y'all ever watched this guy. His name is FD Signifier. He's a video essayist. And I don't know if y'all know anything about video essayists, but it's basically like an essay. They get a whole presentation on a specific topic and they give you like the back history and story. But he did one on Tyler Perry. Y'all know you can't say his name too loud because he be on TP, last name Perry. And y'all know that Boondocks episode with him, right? Child, baby. But he breaks down the whole Tyler Perry thing and why the community feels a certain type of way about the movies that he be, you know, bringing out, depicting black women and black men and the black community, the whole thing. But if y'all watch him, his name is FD Signifier. And he also gets on that particular episode on Boondocks talking about the Tyler Perry episode. But anyway, I was 6. You was 6? You got a Galaxy? Okay, how old are you now? With how do you say your name? With Red Foxy. Let me see. Ladies of iTalk. Yo, a bricks. No, I don't know what you're trying to say. But watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I never had a beeper. You was a kid in the 80s. Okay, I get what you're trying to say. You was a kid in it. Yeah. So what was your first phone then? So if you was a kid in the 80s, when did you get your first like cell phone? And what type of phone was it? Oh, dang. Dr. Pepper? You a team Android. Boo. I'm sorry. Team Apple everything. Period. Elevated. Let me stop though. I've had the best of both worlds. I've had Android as well, but it was over 10 years ago. I didn't know no better. So Motorola or what? Oh, did you figure it out? Did you Google it? I can't Google it right now because I don't have nothing else to look it up. So Johnny, what are you talking about? You're so pretty. Thank you, Stingray. You're so pretty, girly. Thank you. Welcome to our Quori clan. Thank you. Ooh, the Quori clan. I like that. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Assalamu alaikum. Y'all, somebody tell me what assalamu alaikum means. Because I need to stop saying that and I don't even know what it means for real. Let me stop. What else they be saying besides assalamu alaikum? What else do they be saying besides assalamu alaikum? Somebody tell me. And I hope I'm not offending anybody. I hope I ain't offended y'all if that's y'all culture. I might have missed a few messages. Oh, I missed a lot. Hold on, wait a minute. I missed an awful lot. Let me see. Blackberry. Whoa, not Anthony. Don't be throwing no tomatoes and no toilet seats up in here. Don't be throwing no toilet seats up in here, man. No, it's not a flip phone. Let me go check a look. Okay, cool. Selected flip phone, I think. Okay. Oh, Selectel flip phone. I've never heard of them. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. How old were you when you got your first phone? You had that sidekick. Okay, you had that sidekick. You had that sidekick. Okay. Hit me on my sidekick. Baby, you was okay. Sidekick is up there with, okay. If you had that Blackberry or that sidekick, baby. Androids don't track you like, yeah, I know. Child, guess what? If they regardless if you have an Android or not, they're going to find you regardless. They're going to find you. Okay? If they want to. But hey, I feel like technology can definitely help in certain situations, and sometimes it can be very harmful. T-Mobile sidekick, hello. Okay, with the sidekick, always knew what carrier someone had from their phone. True. So T-Mobile had the sidekicks. Okay. Like in the beginning, if you had a phone, you had AT&T because they were the only company that was able to carry the iPhone. Okay. So AT&T, okay. That's a good little history lesson. Thank you for that, Till. So AT&T kind of was the go-to if you wanted an iPhone. Makes sense. Okay. AT&T was that girl, though. AT&T was that girl. Back in hold on. Give me a minute. I'm having a blind moment. AT&T is not AT&T is an extension of Bell South, correct or wrong? Or am I wrong? Bell South and AT&T. Why am I getting them mixed up? Wasn't they together? Right? If I'm not mistaken. He went to, he did? I wouldn't be surprised. There's so many people who went to the island. Y'all know what island I'm talking about. I'm sure he did. Yes, he did break that. Oh, you watch him. You watch FDC. I love him. When I say he breaks things down, that's what I listen to. I listen to a lot of video essays. It just says T-Mobile on it. Ah, dang. What is it shaped like? What is a flip phone? My first phone was a Magic Jack. That sounds familiar. I'm not even gonna lie. Magic Jack. Now I gotta look that up. Sassy, what's up, girl? How are you? Did you answer the question? What was your first cell phone and how old were you when you got your first cell phone? It's dead. I can't turn it on and find out. Okay, well, it's all good. It's all good. But you did answer the first part or the second part of the question. You said 41. Wow. 40. That wasn't that long ago, Anthony. Now that I'm thinking about it. 41, what was that, like 9-10 years ago? No, that was a while ago. Maybe 15 years ago. I don't know. I ain't trying to put too much too much on your age. Kenny, what's that? You still don't know no better if you team. Whatever. Listen. Hey, but if I can be completely honest, the last Android phone I had was a HTC. I forgot who made it. It was an HTC phone. It was definitely Android, and it's like they made me switch. But I was okay with the switch. At first, I was against it. I was like, no, I don't want no iPhone. That's when I was looking at the iPhones as like boring. I was like, these iPhones don't really do nothing. I was like, they're kind of boring back when it was like the little small square with the little button in the middle. I thought the iPhones was like nothing. I was like, blah, right? Then I got one. My first iPhone was the series, the 7. No, the 6. I had got the 6, iPhone 6, and I was like, I ain't mad at it. It's all right, you know. And then ever since then, once you get Apple, you kind of gotta stay in the Apple family. It's like once you go Apple, you really don't go back. It means peace be upon you. Okay, I like that. What's another saying they be saying, Anthony? Can you? What's that? I don't have. You don't have sound? Oh shoot. Does anybody? Can anybody else hear me? Peace be upon you. If someone gets offended, they need to be offended. Okay. Salam, Lake Salam. Did I say that correct? I don't know. Black power. Power to the people, Bifrost. Assalamu alaikum, brother. That's not a tomato. It's a rotten apple. Boo. Blackberry. Okay, you was the man if you had you a Blackberry. Okay, you was very important. You was very important. Only important people had those. You was a businessman if you had that Blackberry. Let me see. Not a rotten apple. And you see how he doing me? He is really against the apple. Look, if they gonna find you, they gonna find you, right? You ain't. They probably got tracking devices all over. Okay. No, I don't smoke at all. I don't smoke at all. I know my lips a little dark. It's literally because I got lip liner on though, but I do not smoke. Oh yes, we tracking you every second of the day. And especially if you got social media. Hello. Listen, they won't find you. They're gonna find you. Let me see. Do you snore when you sleep? I wouldn't know because I be asleep. I wouldn't know. Cops will know who you are by voice recognition from any phone now. That's all I'm saying, Patriot Watcher number 1. You a Patriot Watcher. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like it's not that hard. It doesn't, like, y'all can give all the credit to Apple products, but it's everywhere. I thought it was Bell Atlantic. Bell Atlantic. Okay, maybe I don't know. I don't know. Elevated. Alaikum salam. I hope I'm saying that right. I probably messed that all up. What's up, Bedded Up? Bell South turned into Time Warner. Here and Now is Spectrum. Okay. Who did I used to work for? I want to say it was AT&T. Or was it Bell South? I worked for one of them. Maybe that's why I'm getting it mixed up. But Time Warner does sound familiar. Yes, that is accurate. AT&T and Bell South broke up. I knew I went crazy. Thank you, Tiff. I was like, I knew they go hand in hand at some point because I used to work for either AT&T or Bell South. I think I used to work for AT&T. Yeah, it was AT&T, and a lot of people still had like their Bell South something that we was trying to get rid of and convert over to AT&T. We had like a lot of elderly people that wasn't converting over. It was something like that. But I know I went crazy. I knew they had to be together at some point, right? I say play the music. It's not a flip phone. I'm going to find a charger to turn it on. Okay. Remember AT&T originally was called My Bell. Was it? Never knew that. Come on with the phone facts, Tiff. Come on with the phone facts. I like this. Thank you for this conversation. It's pretty cool. It was in 2014. Okay. Yeah, that's about around the same time. 2014, 2015 is around the same time I converted over to Apple. 18 black. Oh, you was 18. You had that black. Oh, you was important, girl. You was real important, Sassy. You was top tier if you, at least that's how in the media, well, I guess in the media back then, like all the celebrities had the Blackberries and all of the business people had the correct me if I'm wrong, Tiff. Wasn't a lot of business people had the Blackberries? Like that was like a particular phone that you can do stuff with. I forgot what that phone had special about it that a lot of business people, and when I say business, I'm talking about corporate, like corporate America people had. My first phone was the iPhone 3GS back when AT&T was the only place you could get an iPhone back in 2008. Really? Oh yeah, that's right. Tiff came up with that little fun fact as well. Nerdist. A Magic Jack wasn't even a phone. It was a little stick you had that you bought at Best Buy. Not a little stick. I am done. Hey, long as you was able to do get incoming and outgoing calls, I guess that's all that mattered. Let me see. Sassy. I don't care about people knowing my age. They can't make me older or young. Okay, Anthony. All right. Facts. I feel you on that. All right, Anthony. iPhones. Some people, they be feel some type of way about their age. So, you never know. iPhones still don't do anything special. They actually do quite a lot. That's very special. I haven't really looked at the Android lately to see or to compare, but it was a lot of stuff that they could do differently. It's a special club, UNICY. What y'all say? I look like Queen Latifah? Hello? Who you calling a bit? 7 only had it because I had to go back and forth to my mom's. Aww. That's how my baby is. That's why I got him one, because he be having to go back and forth. He baby. When he got that phone, he was, Mama, hello? Hey, I got my... Oh, it's just reminded me of my son when he got his first phone. Was he 7? I think he was about 7 too. Back when you had to jailbreak the iPhone for the good free apps. Not jailbreak the iPhone. Was I even getting apps like that? I don't remember myself having to jailbreak an iPhone. Yes, we hear you. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm so far behind in the chat. My first cell phone was a Nokia. Mark, mine was too. I'm almost certain it was. And I had to be like 11. I knew I had like just entered the double digits. Magic Jack hooks into computer PC tower, and it came with 3 handhelds. Oh, is that what that is? Yes, I hear you. Okay, cool. She's so far behind it. Oh, dang, for real? Well, dang, do I need to get caught up? You had a pager. When did you convert over to a cell phone? If you had a pager for all of my 70s, 80s, baby, mostly probably 70s, right? When did y'all convert over to cell phones? At what moment did you realize, like, dang, I still got my pager and no one's using the pager anymore? When did you realize, hey, I need to get caught up? Tiff, by default, I feel like you had no choice but to get caught up because you was in that industry. So you was always going to be with the latest and the greatest phones. My name is Juicy Bar. Okay, Juicy Bar. I know. I remember seeing the Magic Jack Best Buy. I know all about them. I had a beeper. First cell phone was a razor flip. Hold on now. Remember the chocolate razor, baby? The kids at the school, I was wanting to listen. I'll never forget. Short story time. It was this boy. He had like the new razor, right, at school, and his parents always kept him fresh and clean. And he had the new razor, baby. They stole that boy razor. Oh, he was about to fight about that. He was about to fight. He wouldn't let nobody leave the class. Like, he was a teacher. Like, ain't nobody about to leave the classroom till my thing come up. My phone came up missing. He had that new... Baby, them razors was something, too. Like, you was pretty popular if you had a razor phone. You was pretty popular. So, if you had a BlackBerry, you was important. If you had that razor, you was popular. Like, people was messing with you if you had the razor. Magic Jack was the Fire Stick for phones. It was the Fire Stick for phones. That's hilarious. 820 times. Oh, shit. I'm not that far behind. Remember the Will Smith movie, Enemy of State? I still never seen that movie before. What's up, Coach? 521 in California. Oh, am I that far behind? You look like a celebrity. I am, baby. It's your first time? What's up? Hi, Nikki. Yeah, but I had to cry for the dang phone. Did you? I ain't gonna lie, I was a pretty spoiled kid. And then I was the only child for a very long time. My sisters are way younger than me, so I was the only child for a very long time. I was pretty doggone spoiled. Let me see. Cute baby, what's good? What's up, BFF? We got BFF and Coach in the house. I feel honored. Yes, celebrities and business people. Yep. Dang, I asked you that question a long time ago, Tiff. Damn. I may have to skip a few comments, y'all. She far behind in the chat. BlackBerry was made by a company called Research. Dang, I don't think I have time to get caught up. Nobody said you look like Queen Latifah. Listen, well, he said the UNITY, so I thought he was just trying to say I look like Queen Latifah because I got on the hats. And you spelled Latifah wrong. Hello. I can't find a charger now. I'll find it later. Okay. I came in on flip phones. Yeah, them good trap days. Oh, Lord, not the trap phone. Am I caught up? No, I'm caught up. I ain't that far behind, y'all. Nah, that's a good troll. We've been trying to, hold on. We've been trying to reach you regarding your vehicle extended warranty. It's a good time to talk. Oh, dang. Y'all done found me on here too? I remember those text messages we used to get. Them was the scams. Okay, I'm caught up. I wasn't that far behind. I appreciate y'all. If y'all are still with me, even though I was so far behind in the chat, if y'all are current the way I'm current right now, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Waiting for the phone to charge long enough to come on. Okay, we'll give you time. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. You didn't have to. You didn't have to, but I appreciate you. If you're just now coming in, if y'all would be so kind to answer the question, Coach BFF, what was your first cell phone and how old were you? And for all of my 70s babies who had the beepers, when did you transition over to cell phones? At what point did you realize, wow, everyone has cell phones now, I am going to have to convert over? Or were you okay with converting? I'm pretty sure y'all was okay with converting over. So I'm caught up, y'all. I thought I was that far behind. I ain't that far behind. I got caught up, so I appreciate each and before I get off here, I'm gonna give Anthony time to let that phone charge up. So how much time I got to wait before you charge up that phone, Anthony? That's if you charge up that phone, I might as well charge up this one. Where the plug at? This the little plug that came with the phone. So how was y'all, okay, answer me this. For those who had these type of phones, what type of charger was y'all using? Was it like the charger where you like sit it on the little, it's like a little which you sit it on, like a charging station? Did y'all have one of those? Because I know y'all didn't have these back in the day. Y'all didn't have these type of plugs. Y'all couldn't have. I don't think. It's a small phone. My first cell phone was a, what? With the pull-up antenna. Something like, was it like this? Something like this? Was it something like this, Tim? Who got timed out? I don't even want to know what you said. Well, hold on, let me see, because I want to know how crazy you is. Oh, that's nothing. Oh, okay. I thought you said something crazy for real. You just trying to be funny. Did you put him in timeout? Okay, you just got timed out, Donald. Yes. Yes, what? Yes, what, Frank? What was your first cell phone and how old were you? What was your first cell phone and how old were you? Matter of fact, let me go and charge up this. I'm going to charge up this one real quick. Oh, no, I can't. I got something in that plug. Oh, no. I can take it out. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to charge this up and see if it comes on. Just so we can see what settings it has on this type of phone. Like, if it even has any settings. Like, what does it say when the screen open up? Let me see. Yes, similar size. And I was 24. All right, so you must be like a 70s or 80s baby. Because I know a lot of 70s and 80s babies must have gotten their phones like when they were much older. You know, this generation now, they get phones at like 7 years old, like my son. Yeah, we did. We had those type of plugs. Y'all did? Oh, okay. Okay, y'all had those type of plugs. Okay, okay. I can't remember the maze code to open. Oh, you had a code to open it up. I'm surprised you were able to like access that. Like, where did you have it and why do you still have it? Do you have anything? Were you hold on? I'm trying to see if back then they had pictures. Were you able to take pictures on that particular phone? Sup, my brother? It just had a big prong on it. Oh, okay, I got you. I got locked out for 30 seconds. Oh, dang. Well, don't worry about it, Anthony. I tried to charge mine up. We're going to see how that's probably going to take forever. Back then, it would probably take cell phones forever to charge up. Yes, I could take photos and videos with it. Okay. Yeah. Because you was 41. I'm pretty sure by the time you was 41, cell phones and stuff developed back then. No text, not able to take photos either. Okay. And what type of phone you said you had, Tim? What type of phone? Oh, the same phone that I just showed. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I like this conversation. Shout out to King Grayson. I don't know. He had just gave me that idea, or whoever asked me about. Oh no, Khadijah. Because technically we was talking about stuff I purchased on Amazon. Then we got on this hat, and then I just somehow just thought about that phone that I got. I'm gonna find that beeper that I got one day. I'm gonna find that beeper one day. Let me see. Let me go back up. Yeah, my first device was phone calls only. Yeah. The Nokia I had, I'm pretty sure was phone calls only. That had to be 2000 and what? How old I had to be? What, 2011, 2000, maybe right at 2000. Remember when you used to have to hit the button 50 million times to charge the letter? Really? Oh, I don't remember that. Maybe that was before my time. I do not remember that. My first cell phone was made by Qualcomm, 1993 or 94. Really? Wow. Wow. Okay. You got it open? Okay. So it tells you on the screen who it was by whenever you open it up. Qualcomm. Am I saying that correct? Qualcomm? That's like a tongue twister, low key. Oh my God, y'all. It's so many different so why do you think now there's not that many? Why do you think they went out of business, Tiff? Like we've named so many different providers back then, and the who's okay, so there's only a certain amount of carriers now, right? So you have AT&T still hanging out. You got T-Mobile. People still have Verizon. Correct me if I'm wrong. I ain't really heard about nobody have Verizon Wireless in a long time. And then I don't know if because Boost Mobile was bought by, or was it Metro that was bought by T-Mobile? Who merged? Sprint. I forgot all about Sprint. Sprint. Sprint was that girl. I used to like Sprint. I don't know what happened. But I think Sprint is who merged with T-Mobile. Because I used to have Sprint. And then we merged. Yes, you pronounced it correctly. Okay, yes, cell phones didn't have full keyboards, and each number had like 3 letters. Okay, got you. You have Verizon. Okay, that's so funny. And I just said Verizon. Is Verizon still around? Because it seemed like the top 2 right now is AT&T and T-Mobile. Like, you don't really hear about the other carriers anymore. And why people don't make that many phones? Because right now you got Samsung is still around. You still have all of the Apple phones. Like, what else besides Samsung and Apple? There's really not that many. Why do you think it's not that many anymore? Yeah, they were supposed to have 4, but Boost Mobile jacked up. So the big 3, AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Okay, so Verizon is still around. Okay, cool. I can tell you who at the top. Is it T-Mobile? Who's the top carrier? T-Mobile. And I wasn't a T-Mobile girl. I used to like my Sprint. I was okay with my Sprint. But I think, did I have any issues with connection issues with them? Maybe T-Mobile wasn't that. I mean, maybe Sprint did have a little bit of issues with connection and stuff like that. Verizon is actually the #1 carrier, and they own Total Wireless. Oh, excuse me, Verizon. I guess I don't really hear too many people where I'm at say that that's their carrier. Maybe, I don't know. I mostly hear T-Mobile and AT&T. AT&T owns, they own Cricket. Ooh, Cricket phones. I forgot about them. Okay, Cricket and Metro. And Boost Mobile is different. Boost Mobile was owned by Nextel, and okay, I think I knew that about Boost Mobile and Nextel. And then Nextel was sold to Sprint, and then Sprint was sold to T-Mobile, and T-Mobile sold Boost to Dish Network. Look at you, too. They okay. Come with them facts, girl. Okay, but yeah, I think I knew about Boost Mobile and Nextel, but that makes sense. Of course, that makes sense because I was in the timeline because I had Sprint. That makes sense though. But dang, Boost Mobile to Dish Network, interesting. That's very interesting. Let me see. Qualcomm is still in business today. Okay. They are still a player in making semiconductors and wireless technology. All right, Timothy, thank you for that fun fact. Do y'all hold on. Who is MCI? Who is MCI? You made me wanna throw my pager out the window. Tell MCI to cut the phone poles, break my lease so I can't move. Cause you a bugaboo, a bugaboo. Who like what MCI was strictly for house phones, right? They didn't have cell phones, did they? Let me see. The big companies bought a lot of smaller companies just to kill the competition. That makes sense. That's why prices are so high. Okay. Of course, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Quori, how can I find out how to find out about the phone? What do you mean? How can I find out how to find out about the phone? I don't know. Google, maybe? Google. It's so funny because I was looking at something on Instagram and it was a young lady talking about, she was like, AI can kind of, I think AI can be kind of helpful, right? Because some people's like AI has fixed their credit score. AI has helped them to get jobs. People be using it for different reasons. Like some people be using it to say, hey, AI, tell me what I look like with braces on. Or hey, tell me what I look like with blonde hair. Like you got those little goofy reasons for AI, but like literally, Anthony, I'm pretty sure you can find out about your phone through like Gemini or what's the other one? ChatGPT or something. Sprint was a very good company, just spent money too fast, and that was their problem. Was it? Okay, because I was gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, I could have swore Sprint was cool. And I liked it Sprint because I can literally skip 2 bill payments and they ain't cut my phone off. Like Sprint would let me get away with a lot, baby. When I tell you I'll be 2 payments behind and Sprint be like, girl, we got you, girl. You can still talk on that phone. T-Mobile don't play that. You be like 3 days behind. They be ready to cut your phone off. I'm like, dang, T-Mobile, chill. Prison phones. What's the prison phones? Oh, I think MCI was just home phone service. Okay, I believe so too, Tim. Sprint also owned Virgin Mobile. Dang. So it goes really deep. So it's like they just keep buying each other and it just keeps. Okay, but I think the buck stops at T-Mobile. I think T-Mobile probably gonna stand for a long time. I don't really see any other company out there like buying out T-Mobile. It says stick together when it comes on. Really? That was their little slogan, stick together? Interesting. It's so funny how these like companies period have their little slogans. And sometimes when you look at their slogan, you're like, I don't get it. I wonder why that was their little slogan, stick together. Who came up with that? Remember the Motorola chirp phone? Yes. Hello, Moto. MCI did the phones in prison too. Oh, did they? Okay. It was a job that I used to work at a while ago. It still had the MCI like building next to it, and people were working in there. So I would see it all the time, and I was like, wow. Like I didn't know nothing about MCI until I heard the Destiny's Child songs. I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah, this was a good chat, y'all. I came on here to be funny, talk about my hat, and we done got a whole history lesson on cell phones, which is pretty cool. Maybe I should start coming up with little history topics like this all of the time. Y'all was lit. Thank you, Tiff, for the fun facts. Thank y'all, everybody who participated, who said when they got their first cell phone. That was pretty doggone cool. I like this. I like this. And I missed y'all. It's only been, what, 5 days? And I haven't been on here, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I started to kind of feel like YouTube got a little like, hey, this feels like work. Because like I said before in my other live stream before it got cut, I don't really think I had any like upcoming like vlogs to really edit. So I was like, yeah, I know I don't really too much care to get on live stream, but It must be a T-Mobile phone. It says stick together is a T-Mobile slogan. Oh, well, there you have it. See? So is that still their slogan though? What is it? Google for me real quick, Anthony, before I go. What is T-Mobile's, or Tiff, you might know, I'm pretty sure you know. What is T-Mobile's slogan now? What is their slogan right now? And what does the T in T-Mobile stand for? I would like to know. What does the T in T-Mobile stand for? A lot of these names are so weird to me, how they just be coming up with these names. Like Sprint. What made Sprint become Sprint? Like, why did they say, you know what? We're going to name our company Sprint. This sounds like a great name for a cell phone company. I can see the person now. Like, yeah, this is going to be. And AT&T, I forgot. I feel like I knew what it stands for because I used to work for them and I can't remember. AT&T, what the heck did it stand for? But guess what? You can now buy a Boost Mobile stores Starlink. Buy at Boost Mobile stores Starlink. Oh, was that before my time? Starlink. It kind of sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Starlink. I'm not sure. Is anyone Googling what the T and T-Mobile stand for? T-Mobile current slogan is the Uncarrier. Really? What does that mean? The T and T-Mobile stands for telecom. Okay, that makes sense. Telecom. Okay. Okay, so telecom. I'm trying to think. And then they have the mobile. Like, okay, so it's like now cell phone. Ariel, no, not today. We not playing games today. We not blurting out numbers and stuff. 5-minute time. I'll go in the corner. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who came in today. I'm probably gonna end it now. I'm like 46 minutes, 47 minutes into this live stream. My other live stream was probably a good 20, 30 minutes. So that should equal out well over my hour that I've been on here. But I know who's counting me, because I'm ready to eat my spaghetti that I made the other night. I made some meatballs and spaghetti, and I'm ready to chow down because I made some homemade garlic bread. And the garlic bread was so freaking good. I love homemade garlic bread. What did y'all eat? What did y'all eat tonight? If y'all haven't ate, what are y'all eating tonight? Did y'all make anything for dinner? That spaghetti been on my mind all day, so I can't wait to eat my spaghetti. I also made another meal. I had the rest of my noodles. I got these little mussels that I got from, what do you call that thing? Aldi. They're frozen mussels, but I got the tomato and garlic mussels. You just like cut open the bag and put it in the microwave. It's so good with the garlic noodles and stuff. So I can't wait to chow down on that. Appreciate you. It was a pleasure. Enjoy. Thank you, Timothy. I appreciate you. I be abbreviating people's name like I know them. I just be feeling like we cool. Like, if your name is Timothy, I'm gonna call you Tim. If your name is Rodney, I'm gonna call you Rod. You know, we cool, we people. But anyway, I was waiting before I got off of here before oh no, y'all answered it for me. The T was for telecom. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into my live stream. This was real impromptu. This wasn't nothing planned. I put on a hat and this was the inspiration for my live stream. So thank y'all so much. I'm about to enjoy my dinner and I will catch y'all in these YouTube streets. Good night, y'all.